think a lot of people very excited about the direction of the Detroit Pistons.
I think for sure they're going to make the playoff this year.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
we're
you going that
like
far?
that.
I'm going that far, yeah.
That's
like
good.
that.
I mean,
have enough.
who am I to argue with that embroidery on your chest?
We like that call.
You mentioned the people of Michigan. People of Michigan, people of the city of Detroit, very dedicated to their sports teams. I think a lot of people very excited about the direction of the Detroit Pistons. Cade Cunningham just got Jaden Ivey, Jalen Duren. Where do you see this organization now? Been 14 years since their last championship.
Well, I see this organization really coming back.
Excuse me, 18 years since their last championship.
You have the pick from last year, Jaden Ivey.
Cade Cunningham was last year.
Yeah, and he was looking really strong this year in the summer league. People were very excited. Doing the Bob Lanier Memorial, I got a chance to, because they brought all of the Pistons in, George Blaha, all of us. We were just there, Dave Bing and Piston management and the coach.
Dwayne Casey, yep.
Yeah. So we all got together and they introduced me to the players and stuff like that. And then I had to remind them that the new player that they brought in, beside Bagley,
Marvin Bagley the
Marvin
third, really
Bagley
good
the third.
player. Yeah.
But his grandfather played with the Detroit Pistons, Jumping Joe Caldwell.
Look at that.
Look at that.
I did not know that.
Look at
Boy,
that.
you learn things here.
See, you're right. Hey, that's why we had you on the show, man. Maz, I know you got some questions.
I do,
Maz
man.
is chomping at the bit.
I could keep you for like
So
the
I
next
think
3 days.
I'm looking at the Pistons. I think for sure they're going to make the playoff this year.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
we're
you
hoping.
going that
Like
far?
that.
I'm going that far, yeah.
I like
They
that.
have enough.
Who am I to argue with that embroidery on your chest?
We like that call.
I'm not arguing with
No
that.
doubt. Hey, you had a lot of stops. Like, I was a big fan of the ABA, and you were there.
Yeah,
And
he is.
Dr. J and on those 4 teams that came over, and the St. Louis Spirits stayed back, and they made all that money from staying back because they got a lot of NBA money.
Well, yeah, they
great
still
court
getting
case.
paid. The
This-
Spirit of St.
They
Louis.
just finished it.
Yeah,
They
but
just
let me
finished it.
explain one more thing while you're talking about
Yeah,
the
sure.
ABA. The last week, the NBA and the NBA Players Association gave out $24.5 million to players.
I saw that.
Former ABA players
Yep.
who didn't get a pension because when they had the merger, everybody just took their stock and took everything
Yep.
and left,
Oh,
and
wow.
left the players, and they
High
were.
and dry.
And George Gervin told me that whenever I'm on the air to say, you know, those players was eating out of cans.
Oh, my God.
And
That's a hell of a guy right there. I love George.
I
Gervin.
love that
George
league.
Gervin.
Hey,
I
George,
talked to
George is
George.
my guy. I know him for
To me, it's the greatest.
What, East Side guy?
Yeah, East Side
He's
guy.
high
Yeah,
in the
100.
house.
He went to,
It's the
I went to
greatest-
Martin Luther King. He went to Eastern.
Eastern, yeah.
It's the greatest ball ever, first of all. The
The
ABA
greatest ball ever. You know who? One of the guys owned part of that ball is Julius Erving.
Does he? I have his autograph at home on an ABA ball. I wish I would have brought
Well,
it
the
today. had I
NBA, when
thought
the
about
merger
it.
took place, the NBA took everything from the ABA but the ball.
Except the ball.
Wow.
Yep, the 3-point, the All-Star game, the dunk
All-Star
contest.
weekend, everything.
You got it.
Yeah.
Hey, I wanted to ask you I always ask all my NBA favorites this. You did have a stop in New York with the Knicks.
Oh,
and
yeah.
the
Loved
Knicks
it.
haven't won since I was a kid. I was 11 years old when they won.
He's older than
I
11
was-
now.
You
especially.
By a long
got
shot.
there at the end of the Knicks' real good run. But you had Willis Reed, Walt Frazier. Matter of fact, I think you
But
played
we
for
didn't
Willis
have Willis.
Reed.
We didn't have Willis. We had.
He coached you.
Yeah, he coached me. What happened? The trade, the biggest trade ever at that time. It was like I was not unhappy in Seattle, but they couldn't afford what I wanted.
Yeah.
So the New York Knicks paid the big salary, the big dollars. First one
Ooh,
in
yeah,
basketball.
Yeah.
So I moved into New York, and they wanted me to replace Jerry Lucas, Dave
Bill Bradley.
DeBusschere, and Willis Reed. I was like, whoa. So I said, and they asked me the question, say, what are you here to do? I said, well, I'm here to save the Knicks.